Hey everybody, welcome to the first edition of the Career Corner. I thought I'd take this first episode just to introduce who I am, tell you a little bit about why I'm doing this, and then maybe give you a couple of tips and then talk a little bit about the format. But first off, again, my name's Mark Fritch. I'm the founder of Fritch Consulting Group, and I've got over about 15 years of experience in the recruiting industry. I've done all types of industries, and from mortgage to financial services to banking to tech. Worked with small startups, Fortune 500 companies, Fortune 50 companies. So kind of how I got started in doing this was, I guess, to be honest, back in the downturn in 2008, I was affected by a layoff with the company I was working with. But during that time, while so many others were being affected as well, I took the opportunity to kind of give back and start going to these career ministries, talking a little bit more about how recruiters were using social media to start looking for talent, how we were going out and using it to contact people, things like that. So, in doing that, I started helping people with maximizing and making their LinkedIn profiles a little bit more better from a job search perspective. And when I started doing that, part of the program was to bring their resumes in. We'd create their profiles, but as we started looking at individual resumes, it just ended up resumes just weren't looking good, and people weren't really sure how to use resumes. And so many people nowadays, and it still happens from time to time today, is that you create a resume, or you have somebody create a resume for you, and you just take that same resume and you blast it to every job. And that's not the good way of doing it, and it's not going to work effectively. Yeah, you might get a job, but in a market right now where there's like 4% unemployment, that's not going to help you in getting a job. You've really got to have your resume speak to the job that you're applying for. So a little free advice there. But going back to a little bit about who I am, as I was looking at people's resumes, noticed that we needed to truly start from there and help people get their resumes. And somebody was like, well, you should get paid to do this. And I was like, that's a great idea. So that's how Fritch Consulting got started. It was under another name before. So you may hear a company called Tax Services and videos or things down the road. But so part of what I do now is, while I still am in recruiting, I'll go around and give presentations to groups on job searching and how recruiters are still using social media, or how to brand yourself. So that's a little bit about who I am and what I do. Outside of that, again, I gave some free advice on making sure that you're using more than one type of resume for your job search. And I think hopefully next few episodes down the road we'll add more content. There'll be a link to add questions as well. So if you have questions about a job search, your resume, things of that nature, feel free to click on that link. And if you have any other questions or anything like that, you can use the comments as well. But yeah, hopefully you'll subscribe, and we'll do this again. Thanks.